Ulcerative colitis was tough when I was a kid, and I didn't really know what path I would go on when I was first diagnosed, but it's built me into a great human being, and I'm really proud of it. I don't look back at it and don't think that it was a negative in my life. I think it's a positive and will continue to be one in my future, so I'm grateful. My school that I went to, Henry Braun in Regina, actually had a wrestling program when I was in grade 6 and 7, so was acclimatized to it at a really young age. So I knew that I had a skill. And when you're a kid, you're always looking to find those things that you can connect with, that you're good at. When I'd see coach demonstrating a technique, it didn't take me long to incorporate it. And then when we would do live matches, I would always do pretty well. I always say wrestling is super tough. I don't know if I would compete in it and do it if I wasn't good at it, because it's a pretty brutal sport. But thankfully, I kind of connected with it and continued doing it. When you're kind of a teenager, that's when your body's starting to form. So I was going to the gym for the first time. I was exercising a lot, and my body was in as good of shape as it had ever been. So to kind of have a drastic shift in a short amount of time was pretty rough for me mentally. And when I was first getting symptoms, I didn't think too much of it. It started with cramps, went to the bathroom and then kind of had to rush to it. And yeah, just something that, kind of shocked when you look at it. You look down and you kind of see what came out, and a bit alarming, but you think, it'll pass. It's probably nothing, maybe it just beats or something. The cramps get worse and weight loss happened. So it kind of all happened pretty fast in the span of maybe a month. I had to sit on the sidelines and kind of watch other people achieve their dreams while I was diagnosed and fighting this disease. You're thinking, why me? You finally find something that you can kind of grip and take a hold of, and then life comes and hits you. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, but I was trying to figure out those answers and why me, but no answer really came. When you're 17, you think you're unstoppable, you think you're invincible, and then reality hits. And I got so sick, I thought I almost died and thought I was going to die. And I think when I came to that determination that, life is short, it's limited, it's important to make the most of it and do things that matter to you, because, who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. So for me, it was getting back into martial arts and knowing that, the sky is the limit. Anything that you set your mind to is possible. You get to those hard workouts and you want to quit, and, you know that you've persevered through a lot worse. So you just keep pushing. And that's wrestling for you. It's not built off people with weak spirit. It's you got to work really hard. So I think that's what it's given me. A lot of gratitude for blood, sweat, and tears in the gym, and that results will come if you work hard.